5 years later, Ryan made every favorite dish of Taeyang. Today is their 15th anniversary. It's already 12 am, so basically today is the day. Ryan wanted to surprise Taeyang. She giggled happily while arranging things. She took her phone and dialed Taeyang's number. After two rings, he received the call. Ryan, you are already late. When you will be back, honey? Taeyang, I'm on my way, baby. Ryan, okay, come quickly. Call end. Time skip. Doorbell rang and Ryan went to open the door happily. She hugged him tightly and she was about to say something, but Taeyang started to speak. Taeyang, happy anniversary, my love. Ryan, you remember? Taeyang, how can I forget the best day of my life? Ryan, but you forgot last time. Taeyang, that was a mistake. I was out of the town and Ryan, lot of works, right? Taeyang, yes. Taeyang her and hand her flower bucket. Ryan, thank you and happy anniversary, my dear husband. Come, I made your favorite dishes. Taeyang, let me get freshen up. Ryan, I already prepared your bath. Go. Taeyang, join me. Ryan, I already have bath, pervert. Taeyang, only for you. With that, he went upstairs to take bath and Ryan smiled slowly fade away. Nowadays, she's getting different scent from his body. She pushed her thoughts away and looked at the flowers while smiling. Time skip. After dinner, they came to their bedroom. Ryan is combing her hair and Taeyang doing something important in phone. Ryan, looking at him through the mirror, found him smiling while seeing something in the phone. After done with her hairs, she turned off the lights and lay down with her back facing him. Somehow she's upset. Why his behavior seems changed. Within no time, Taeyang lay down and put his face in the cork of her neck while hugging her. Ryan goes, spend your time with your phone. Taeyang, baby, I was checking something important. You know, I'm all yours. His touch is making her weak as always, no matter how many times they fight or she's angry with him, but when they lay down on the same bed beside each other's, everything becomes water. Her anger, her every objection against Taeyang becomes water just by his one touch with simple hug or this is how her love for Taeyang and for Taeyang she's his life. He can't imagine his life without Ryan. Ryan, Taeyang, She wants to say something about adopting a child but thought to talk about this matter at morning. Taeyang's hands working in her body while not working on her skin. Ryan turned around and captured each other passionately. Soon their clothes fell on the floor, Ryan's hands roaming on his back, playing with his hairs, twisting his hairs. Bedroom filled with their love-making sounds. Next day, Ryan putting the clothes inside the laundry one by one, but something catch her eyes. The young shirt collar has lipstick stain. Her head started spinning, thinking about bad things. She sniffed the shirt and same scent, which doesn't belong to Taeyang. Tears forming inside her eyes, but still she doesn't want to jump without any proof. Why? Maybe I'm thinking too much. My Taeyang can never cheat on me. Suddenly her phone started ringing. She checked the ID caller. It's Taeyang. She stared at the phone without picking it. Phone ringing and ringing, but Ryan couldn't get the strength to hold the phone. Time skip at night. Now Ryan started doubting, even though she hated herself for doubting Taeyang. She's coming home late nowadays, and those times when he stared at the phone while smiling, everything is messing up. Ryan hated. Her eyes red and puffy for crying. She She heard the doorbell sound. She looked at the clock. It's 1 a.m. She didn't want to open the door and pretend to be asleep on the couch. Soon she heard a door unlocking sound and his footsteps coming near her. He bent down and kissed her forehead. He took her in his arms and started walking to their bedroom. He put her down on the bed and he went inside the bathroom for a shower. She opened her eyes and is staring at the ceiling. Why not? My Taeyang loves me. He can't cheat on me. Suddenly one idea came into her mind. She looked around and looking for something. Soon she saw his phone on the nightstand. She took his phone and opened it. There were a lot of messages about business and emails, but suddenly one message popped up in front of her. Drive safely, baby. Is already missing you. Wang's heart started beating and breaking also. With her trembling hand, she opened the chat, found a lot of conversation with one baby picture. Before she could read, she heard door opening sound. She hurriedly put the phone back on the nightstand and lay down on the bed lifelessly. Taeyang came out and found Wine awake, staring at the ceiling. Taeyang, baby, you were awake? Wine, Taeyang turned off the lights and lay down, then pulled her into his arms. Wine snuggled more into his chest while tears falling down from her eyes silently. Next day, while looking at the phone screen deeply, she's thinking about calling Josh, Taeyang's personal manager. She knows Josh won't disobey her. She dialed his number and after 2 or 3 rings, he picked up the call. Josh, hello Mrs. Kim, how are you? Wine, I'm fine Josh, how about you? Josh, I'm also fine. Ma'am, is there anything important? Wine bit her lips thinking she should tell him or not. Why, Josh, I have a request. I hope you will not disappoint me. Josh, tell me, Mrs. Kim, I'm always at your service. Should I inform boss? Why? No, don't tell him anything. Actually, the thing I want help from you is Taeyang. I want Taeyang's every details. I know he doesn't stay at office nowadays, and also he comes home late. I know there is something he's hiding from me. You have to find it, where he goes and where he spends his time. I want every information. Josh, but ma'am, how can I? Wine, I'm requesting you as your sister, Josh. I don't want to lose Taeyang. I need my husband. Josh, I will help you. Wine, thank you, Josh. Call end. 2 days later, in these 2 days, Josh gave her information about Taeyang and it's breaking her more. He regularly went to that woman's house. Wine cried and cried, but in front of Taeyang she acts she's fine, even though Taeyang asks a lot of time if she's okay or not. As always, she's waiting for Taeyang. She heard car sound outside. She went to open the door while putting a fake smile. She opened the door and found Taeyang. He came inside and on her forehead. Taeyang, I'm hungry, baby. Wine, I already put the dinner on the table. Taeyang, I love you so much. Taeyang went to change while Wine painfully smiled. Wine, Tae, why are you giving me this pain? If he doesn't want me anymore, it's okay, but why acting so sweet to me, Tae? Why? Next day, Wine is standing in front of the house door where Taeyang is inside. Josh told her he went there. Wine's whole body trembling. She don't want to face the worst thing she's expecting. She wiped her tears and about to press the doorbell, but she heard giggling sound of a girl and Taeyang. Her heart bleeding by their giggles. She noticed the door is open, so Wine slowly pushed the door and saw her worst nightmare from which she was running. She saw Taeyang on the girl's forehead and caressed her head while saying something. That girl sweetly smiled at him and hugged him. Wayne's world collapsed. Her eyes turned blurry by tears. Wayne, Taeyong, and that girl looked at her. Taeyong's eyes got widened. Taeyong, Wayne, you didn't expect me here, right? Taeyong was about to walk near her, but suddenly one boy around 2 years old held his shirt. Boy, where are you going, Dada? Wayne lost her balance and held the door for support. Taeyong ran to her and tried to hold, but Wayne pushed his hand away. Wayne, don't touch me. Taeyong, Wayne, hear me out. Wayne, enough. How many lies you will say? I trusted you blindly, but how could you cheat on me? Taeyong, there is nothing what you were thinking. Wayne, I have seen everything with my eyes. There is nothing left to see or hear. Wayne turned around to leave, but Taeyong held her hand. She turned to Taeyong and slapped on his cheek. Wayne, do not touch me, you cheater. Taeyong just looking at her without saying anything while Wayne left. Time skipped. Taeyong came back to home, but Wayne is nowhere. But he found a note on the bed. He opened it. Wayne, I'm leaving this house and soon from your life. Then you can live your life happily with that girl and your child. Actually, you did right. I'm just a burden for you. I can't give you baby. It's time to be happy, Taeyong. I know you like children from the beginning. When today I saw you with them, I feel sad because that family could be ours if we had a child. But also I feel happy for you after coming home. Finally you can have a family. I will send you the divorce paper. Taeyong threw the note and screamed like a madman. Taeyong, you can't leave me, Wayne. I'm coming to get you. How could you think of leaving me, Wayne? You said you love me, then why? Taeyong knocking on the door, but Wayne isn't opening the door. Her parents looking at him worriedly, even though they got worried for Wayne too. She came and locked herself inside her room without saying anything. Taeyong, Wayne, baby, open the door. I have something to say. You are misunderstanding everything, my love. Please open the door. No response. Everyone got worried and negative thoughts. Wayne, mom. Wayne, open the door. We are worried. Wayne responds to her mother. Wayne, I'm totally fine, mom, and tell him to leave from here. Otherwise, I will kill myself. I want to be alone and tell him not to come here anymore. We are done. I don't want to see his face. Taeyong's ears couldn't believe her words. This is not the Wayne he knows. This is not his Wayne. He wiped his tears and slowly walked out of the house. Her parents couldn't understand anything because Wayne didn't tell them anything. 2 days later, Wayne just comes out from her room 2 times in a day. In these 2 days, she came out for lunch and dinner. Wayne, mom. Wayne, someone is here to meet you. Wayne, who? Wayne, mom. Linda. She said you know her. Wayne slowly opened the door confusedly, but when she saw who is the person, she gritted her teeth. Wayne, what are you doing here? Linda. Wayne, can we have some talk? I'm sure you won't regret. Wayne eyed her and that boy sitting beside her. She wants to hate that boy but couldn't. She sat down on the sofa in front of them. Wayne, speak. Linda. That day, whatever you saw, everything was misunderstanding. Wayne. Oh, please stop this drama. I have already gave you guys whatever you want. You can live your life with Taeyong, with that child. With that, Wayne stood up to walk away, but Linda, I'm his sister. Wayne stopped walking and turned around to look at her. Wayne, he has no sister. Stop this drama and leave. Linda, I'm his adopted sister. Please, Wayne, listen to me. Have a seat. Wayne slowly again sat down. Linda, Mom and Dad adopted me when I was 5. Papa loves me like his real sister. Mom, Dad, Appa never made me feel like I was adopted. Linda, when I was 17, I loved one guy. He gave me so much dream. Then my family one day came to know about my relationship with that guy. I was blind by love. They told me he's not good guy, but I didn't believe them. Appa even beated Mark. I was so angry. I knew they will never accept Mark. So I ran away with Mark. I thought he will make me happy, but I was wrong. I did mistake by not listening to my parents and my Appa. He he was addicted. I tried to escape but couldn't. Then I heard mom and dad died in a car accident, but he didn't even let me see my parents for the last time. Soon he started to behave good with me, and again I knelt. But that was my worst mistake, believing him again. That's how times went. I somehow managed to leave him, then married other guy. I had two children. My first child, Jehun, 5 years old, and my this child, Liam, 2 years old. After his birth, my husband divorced me and married to another woman. Maybe I deserve it for betraying my family. Then I met Appa after so many years. I apologized again and again. He's so kind. When he comes to know about my bad condition and start visiting me and my children's, Liam calls him Dada, and you misunderstood the situation. My brother is a good guy. Please do not leave him. He is going crazy without you. Ryan couldn't believe her ears. She doubted her Taeyang. Ryan, I'm the worst wife in the world. I hurted my Taeyang when he is innocent. I should have listened to him for once. He begged to me to hear him out, but I didn't give any chance. At night, Ryan dialed his number with her shaking hands but no answer. She stared at the phone while crying silently. Ryan, I'm sorry, please come back. While crying, she fell asleep. Time skip. Suddenly she heard door opening sound. She opened her eyes and found Taeyang inside her room. She hurriedly sat up. Ryan, Taeyang, Taeyang. Yes, I'm King Taeyang. Ryan, you are drunk. Taeyang, little bit. He started working with his limping legs strongly. Ryan ran to him and held him. She made him sit on the bed. Ryan, who opened the door? Taeyang, Mom. Ryan's eyes got teary seeing his messy condition. Ryan, how are you? Taeyang, I'm not good, baby. Baby, you misunderstood me. She's not. Ryan, shh. I know everything, honey. Please forgive me. I misunderstood everything and blamed you for nothing. I'm the worst wife. I'm sorry, honey. Please forgive me. Linda visited me this morning and told me everything. Why didn't you tell me you have a sister? Taeyang, me and my family abandoned her when she ran away, so I didn't think it's important to share about her. But when I saw her after so many years, I couldn't hold back myself. After all, she's my sister. I have never seen her as adopted. I always treated her as my own biological sister. I'm hurt, Ryan. I'm hurt by your behavior, baby. How could you just not believe me, huh? Ryan, I'm sorry, honey. Please forgive me. I won't do that again. Taeyang, I should leave. Taeyang tried to stand up, but Ryan didn't let him. She pushed him down on the bed and hovered over him, hugging him tightly. Ryan, I won't let you leave me. I said I'm sorry. I know my simple sorry is not enough, but still I'm sorry, honey. She looked at his face and found him looking at the ceiling. Taeyang, I missed you like crazy. I craved for you, but you wasn't there for me. I couldn't able to sleep without you beside me. You have punished me in a worst way, baby. Ryan just crying cause she have no answer for him. She slowly cupped his cheeks and made him look at her. He tried to look away, but she placed her on his start to him. She caressed his cheek. For some time, she slowly broke the and looked into his eyes. She kissed his forehead, then get down from him. She took off his socks and took off the belt from his vest. Wine, sleep. She was about to get off from the bed, but the young held her hand from behind and pulled her down on the bed and hovered over her. In no time, she captured her into a she him back immediately and started opening his shirt button. One by one, their clothes lay down on the floor and their bare body having each other hungrily. 2 years later, from past few days, Wine not feeling well. The young told her to visit doctor, but Wine said no. She's fine. Wine come out from the bathroom after washing her face, along with the young holding her. She got morning sickness. The young, I'm taking you hospital. Get ready. Wine also nodded her head cause she's also noticing her body is not well. Timescape at hospital. Wine and Taeyang sitting in doctor cabin room and doctor checking her reports. Taeyang, is everything alright? She's good, right? Doctor look at them with unknown look which make both of them worried. Doctor, how many years you have been married? Taeyang, 70 years. Doctor widened his eyes while looking at them. Doctor, so this is the first child? Taeyang and Wine looked at the doctor confusedly. Taeyang, first child? What do you mean? Doctor, your wife is 3 weeks pregnant. Wine and Taeyang got froze. Wine slowly hugged Taeyang while tears falling down from her eyes. Wine, is doctor saying the truth, Taeyang? We are really going to be parents? Taeyang, can I check the reports? Doctor handed him the reports. Taeyang checked everything again and again, while tears forming inside his eyes. He kissed her head. Taeyang, we are going to be parents, Wine. Finally God heard our prayers. Taeyang, thank you doctor. After 70 years of our marriage, we are going to have our first child. We already lost the hope of having our own blood, but God heard our prayers. Doctor, congratulations. Sometimes miracle happens. Wine and Taeyang left from their home. Timescape. Taeyang and Wine sitting on the couch while holding their 4-month baby boys. Kim Taham and Kim Zuham. They are twins. Wine is holding Zuham and Taeyang is holding Taham. They are very active boys. Wine mother, come to grandma and grandpa. Wine parents took them in their arms and they giggled happily. Taham and Zuham smile at everyone, even at strangers. They are so adorable. Timescape at night. Wine, Taeyang, I want to ask you something. Taeyang asks. Wine, I was quiet these years because I didn't want to dig into past, but my curiosity is killing me. Taeyang stood up from the bed and walked near Wine. Taeyang, tell me love, what's the matter? Wine, Taeyang, one day I found lipstick mark on your shirt and then I started doubting you. Soon I find out you are visiting someone's house and rest you know. Taeyang, so? Wine, that lipstick mark couldn't be your sister's, right? Taeyang smiled and cupped her cheeks. Taeyang, that was a bad experience in my life. I had to meet with my new clients that day and that company owner has a daughter who also attended that meeting. She gave me an offer to date her and for that she can get me a lot of deals. I politely rejected her offer but she forcefully hugged me and on my neck. I guess she was the one who stained my shirt. Wine, oh, where is she now? Taeyang, I don't know. I didn't work with her father after that. Wine, I love you. Taeyang, I love you more.